Okay, there we go. We should be live now. We live now? All right, we're set up. We are set up. What is up, everyone? Let's copy this. How we all doing? I'll tell you what. I've had a go of it this week. We haven't been live very often because I've had my face completely numbed. I've been looking like a stroke patient, getting a lot of dental work done. But we're back, and we're doing good. And we're having a great day today. It's such a beautiful day today. Didn't really chase the upside much yesterday on this insane rally. Holy cow, if you caught it, good job. You did great. We then saw the pullback today. One of the things I think everyone should be aware of is how one-sided the market is right now into tomorrow, which is a quad witching, which can lead to a lot of volatility. A lot of premium crushing could occur. Market could chop sideways tomorrow. It's very one-sided, so keep that in mind. And then after that rolls over next week, I mean, a lot of things are looking toppy. We've talked about this a lot with Coinbase. Look at that. We haven't quite hit my target, but we're close enough that I'm okay to start coming in short, especially when I see the 1 hour starting to roll over. Lower highs on the RSI as well is a good sign. 4 hours looking okay, but the 1 day is also rolling over as well. We're getting some mixed signals here, to be honest. Maybe we'll get that final push up to that target, but I'm okay with that. We're long on puts right now here for coin, and I'm fine taking a little bit of blood. So speaking of talking a little bit of blood, look at Solar Edge. Round of applause on this play. How beautiful. I mean, just beautiful. Let me notify Discord that I'm live. And let's just do a quick retweet, actually, real quick. Just real quick. All right, now one of the companies I missed, but I had talked about this a lot, going short on Adobe. If you've been keeping track of the YouTube, we've been talking about this quite a bit. We had this big plunge on earnings, and I kind of want to give this a look on the charts. I guess I should also summarize kind of like what the plays are right now, because we haven't been live all week. Right now, I've got shorts on Oracle. I decided to set up a call position on OGN as well. So I'm looking for that to play out well. Oracle had a weak earnings, and we're seeing that, it's kind of riding along the $100 mark right now. We're seeing some chop, but we've slowly pushed to the downside. I'm looking for a break of 99, which then give a quick break to where do I have this pulled up, actually? Yeah, we're chopping around the 100. I'm looking for a break here down to 99, and then it gives 96, 92 really quickly. So looking for that extension down there. And just seeing a lot of weakness here still. Yeah, bring me down here. What did I just do? All right. 93. I had 92 in my head, probably off of fibs. I don't know why I didn't save the charting I had here. A, B. Yeah, there's my 92 right there. So that's what we're looking for, 92.77. That's our goal for that one. And this isn't safe either. Okay, what's going on in my trading view, actually? I charted this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, We actually blew through the pullback I was looking for. But let's take a look at Adobe. Right after I take care of a puppy, I should have done this before I went live. 1 second. Oh, man, I cannot tell you how good it feels to get all those doctor's appointments out of the way. That's what my whole week's been. Getting those checkups in before the year ends. So this is already looking like... Let's go to our weekly. Let's see our TTM. Let's see our RSI right here. The weekly's just now starting to roll over. Is it in tandem with the and the daily's rolled over? This wants to go lower. Okay. So we can establish that the 1 hour just broke as well. Or 4 hour rather. 1 hour is being a little choppy. 15 minutes looking strong. So we might get a nice little bounce. And then be able to short it from there. Okay. So let's see what the Elliott wave says though. This is your third wave. Not the cleanest, but it's okay. $519. Doesn't work actually. Wonder if your wave one is. It definitely doesn't work, honestly. Simple 2, complex 4 though. The volume profile does not. Does not really look all that great on this. But the fibs are really strong. And you have your simple 2, your complex 4. Looks like you have a perfect development on these. This is also an extreme retracement here. I'm going to run with this, although it's important to note that this isn't the best confirmation of a third wave. It's a strong third wave, which is what you want to see. But we want to see better volume confirmation here. It's all right, though. We're going to go with it because it looks so good. This is odd. But I think that's your A, then your B, and then your C. Because that doesn't work. So honestly, you'd want that to be your C. 1, 2. That C might have a 5-wave pattern in it. That would help us get some confirmation. Boy, I wish my mouse wasn't broken. It's so annoying. Gotta get a new mouse. I've been delayed doing that. That doesn't work. It doesn't work because your potential 4th wave would cross over into your 1st wave. So that just might be a complex. An X. It's not the cleanest, but it also works. 1, 2, 3. 1. Call that a. You call. Getting a very complex structure. So this might be your actually WXY. WXY. A 5, 3, 3. And this would be your X. Hold up. It tried to put a 5-wave here. It's invalidated though. Oh, it's calling this. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, you don't cross into your wave. 1, 5. Should I actually put your C here? kind of crazy third wave is that? All right, get this out of here. It don't make any sense. This is like a simple 2 and a simple 4. It's just invalidated. I don't even think that actually works. That actually works. It's decent for your 5th. I mean, that actually might work. 5th there. This would be wrong. Because that's an ABC. I drew that backwards. So this is an A wave to the downside. Let's get this out of here. '83 here. We'll have to see confirmation of the extension of the A wave. But I'd probably let this play out. See if a bounce wants to develop. And then come in short here. for something like that. I mean, in the pre-market, you went even lower, 566. It's already seen some bounce. So this might be a complex. That's probably your WXYXZ. Let's see how this plays out. Kind of makes sense because your 1 hour looks like it wants to bounce here. So give me that B wave bounce. Probably happens relatively fast. I don't want to measure from pre-market moves. It's quite the bounce. That's a $30 bounce. Let's give that some time to play out and see how it goes. Let's take a look at SPY. Man, I charted this thing to death. And we're over that. You know, you'd want to call this A, B, C. But you never want to see an extension from a C wave like that. Unless this is some sort of like wild 5-wave pattern I've never seen. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, you kind of got a complex forward. You kind of got a complex simple 2. Straight down dip. Extension down. Kind of. I mean, if I force it, does it work? I mean, if I force it, it kind of works. Wow. I mean, it works. I mean, that's probably a 5-wave pattern right there, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ABC, ABC. So that's a 5-3-3. Just a very common structure. This is a bit weird. This is wonky right here. But this is actually probably really clean right here. Not quite. So since the larger structure is kind of a sideways chop, that might be your XWAs. XWY. Okay, so we're looking for... So I've already commented short on SPY. I'm not going to lie, that's the first time that this has looked like potential to me. It's only very recently played out. So I'm not trying to get that B wave exactly. Time frame here is beginning of December, so we'll stretch these out. B wave is not exact. Looking for something like this. End of February for the puts. All right, we got the squiggles. Master of the squiggles. As Michael Gage would say. Do we got any questions from the YouTube? We got anyone to stream? Hello, Jose. Just type in some commentary here. We got the gold miner longs. We're looking for a potential Adobe short. We have the Oracle short. Okay, Oracle short. All right. My gosh, TLT is crazy, man. Sorry, I don't mean to yell into the mic. It's just wild. What's his position at? Holy cow. Oh, TLT is just unstoppable. Holy. We'll roll up through the year. I can't believe we missed Adobe because I've been so short on Adobe fundamentally. I don't use Adobe and I do all this video editing stuff. I talk to people. A lot of people don't use Adobe. It's like you can do almost everything you want in Adobe with something like DaVinci, and I think AI is going to also tear one into them with how easy it's going to be to do a lot of the features in Adobe and other platforms. You also can't see that TLT chart, can you, because of my cam? I'll put it right there. I'm going to put my weekly play on that screen. But look how strong that is. Let me just look at this TLT. We caught the bottom. I mean, that tying the bottom on that TLT is crazy. All right, we got 10 minutes left. So I got to stop charting, start talking about what's going on here with I don't want to take any trades into this close. Remember, we have a quad witching tomorrow. Big deal, right? Very big deal on the quad witching. And I'm sorry I've been answering DMs and stuff and typing stuff in the Discord. Remember, if you check out the link in the bio, the Discord is free to join. It's $2.99 to become a member now. It's been free for like 3 years. And as we go into the next year, I'm looking to hire some employees. We're going to build some stuff up. We're going to go parabolic, right? That's the goal. I want to start growing and expanding and kind of push it big on the social medias. So one of the things I think you should be aware of, though, you need to be keeping an eye on is these option chains heading into tomorrow. I mean, look how crazy one-sided this is for calls to puts. Will the market really, really want to print all these calls? Whew. I mean, geez. Now, we just charted it. So we were looking for 476 in the short term before the market actually turns over. So if you were going to play a lotto position, I mean, you could even potentially straddle this with some weeklies. Maybe take some profits tomorrow. You know, I mean, what kind of premiums are built into these weeklies right now? That might be a play. I don't know if I had the appetite for it. We've had so many wins. We've had so many wins today. It's been beautiful. And it's been kind of a boring week. I've been like in and out of the doctor all week. So like I missed a lot of big moves, but we still came out huge. Huge. I need like a Trump soundboard. Huge. Let's see here. You're talking 7% implied volatility? What? I mean, you could probably buy these 75s and the 65s. 20 delta. 29 delta. You're going to be favored to your upside. Will the market go to 65 next week? What's your economic data for next week? What do you got coming up? We have personal income and personal spending tomorrow. Mortgage, goods. If PMI on Friday next week, you don't really have anything else that's very big. You're getting a lot of housing data next week. And you know what? That makes me think about the real estate sector. Look at this huge upswing in the extreme overbought territory. By the way, this is the most extreme overbought. Let's just talk about how crazy. Let's get rid of that. We can get rid of ARM. This is crazy overbought, and so is SPY right now. Just fired on the weekly. I'm imagining you're going to see something like this, and it's going to chop further to the downside. That's a new validation for a fill wraith. Who was like, WY? WXY? WXY? I don't know. That's just hard for me to chart. Anything look more obvious on the daily? Might want to go to 41. Yeah. But I don't want to play it yet anyways. I think housing could have more bleeding. I think you could short that index for real estate. Just remember that commercial real estate is going to be a lot worse than commercial is going to be a lot worse than residential. Yeah, and I'd just be cautious. I think market's getting really greedy right here. I mean, especially just looking at these expirations on these 0 DTEs. And into tomorrow. I mean, it'd be mind-boggling to see. I mean, this is so much money. What are you looking at? Over $12 million and at the money calls expiring tomorrow. 12 million. The greed is insane. You don't get out on that. I don't know what you're doing. You just hate money if you aren't taking profits on those moves. You know, I played the downside on the plunge today. It was too fast. I couldn't. I didn't even share it. The trade in the Discord. I mean, I kind of did. I kind of did on the way down, but it was already up 15%. And I don't know if I'm taking a trade on a 1 day expiration. It's already up 15%. It's going straight down. It's pretty dangerous to chase. And I also don't advocate for people to copy my trades. Remember, if you're becoming a subscriber in the Discord, the goal is for you to shadow me, not to mimic everything I do. I'm not an alert system. You are my apprentice. You're shadowing what I do to see what it looks like to be a real trader. That should be your goal. So take my process, learn how I think, and use it to build your own framework so that you can develop a way that you trade. But this is what I'm seeing right now for the market. Let's see if we can get this touch here. I mean, it would be so hard for me to FOMO with the rest of the market to the upside. Even though I see, okay, if you trade $3 more to the upside with some weeklies, you'll probably make like 80 to 100%, but I'm probably going to make, 500% just waiting for this and then just playing big to the downside. I am bleeding on my February puts right now, but those will pull back. And lots of people saying I'm crazy, so ridiculous, yada, yada, yada. Same thing with Solar Edge, right? I got long, where did I get long? I think I got long here. We were winning in the short term, then we're losing right here. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're so stupid." And then what? We were up like up to 115%. 110%, 115% in a span of 2 days, looking for this gap fill to play out. All right, you're crazy until you're not. All we had to do is wait for this to burn out all the weak hands. And I mean, I'm looking right now for this to do some chop, do a little squiggle dance, a little bit of consolidation, and then I want us to fill the rest of this gap. So I think there's more upside here. I have no current position open right now. I took my profits, which were fantastic profits. But, I mean, it's just people who got burnt out too hard, or didn't play the chop, didn't reset the positions, didn't roll to keep the exposure, etc., etc. You know, they're not looking at how volatile and crazy this stock is over a long time frame. So, you know, I think initially, I think I did get burned out and then came back in. Even now that I think about it, I might have told that story a little bit bad because I think at some point here I came back in. I think it triggered my alert actually here, came back in for it. Either way, stick with it. It paid big. I mean, huge profits. We got 1 minute left in the market. We are now closed. And I don't want to trade anything. I just want to keep an eye on stuff. We did some charting. Got a lot of trade setups right now. A lot of volatility is coming back on the market. We finally got it this week over week. Chop, nonsense, gross, boring. I'm sitting here, falling asleep, hating it. And now US Maxi says, give us the big short. I mean, this is, you could short SPY. I have February contracts. That's my short. The big short. That's not what to click on. I think Coin has the potential to probably eat it the most. This setup is so clean. And I mean, yeah, you're 110. Look for the A wave to the downside here. And then look for the extension to $80. This timeline is probably not correct. All this could probably be shortened up. I'm just going to leave it like that for now, though. I didn't even check on Disney today. This is kind of rolling over, surprisingly. But our RSI crafts over our SMA, I would expect this to start firing to the upside. Because our weekly is still strong, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I'm still looking for this to play out. And the thing is, I think I have a small position already open. I do. And it's okay. It's like even right now. Yeah, so we got like a nice portfolio right now with a good mixture of longs and shorts, playing some names. Disney might be a bit rough. I don't know. It's odd the way it's moving. I don't like it, but the weekly's still strong. So we'll see if it holds up. The thing I don't like about it is the high beta it's having right now. I'm not a big fan. I want to see that correlation kind of break a little bit, and then I'm playing it more. But I mean, SPY's weekly is also kind of looking pretty strong. Firing to the upside right here. So we'll see how it plays out. Go watch my last YouTube if you want to know what my greater macro framework is. We got any more questions? Any more ideas? Not ideas, but anything else you want to know? This is what we're looking for, though. This is the big play. I'm already in my February contracts. I am taking some bleeding. We could have like $3 more to the upside, and then I'm looking for this move into next year. And then, I mean, after this move, though, I wouldn't be surprised we start cutting. We get political pressure. It's an election year. And then Fed just wants to send this to the moon. And the rest of next year might be crazy as we get a return of QE. and then the market goes to 5,000, and then you get your all-time highs. Everyone goes into severe FOMO. The people that this year were nervous and sitting in energy, suddenly they're buying up growth stocks, and they put themselves way out on the risk curve. And then near the end of next year, inflation comes back, and then 2025 is the year that everyone thought 2024 was going to be. The new president comes in, and then he has to deal with a complete shit show. Maybe. And that whole time, I'm going to be looking at bonds like free money, baby. Free money. TLT, unstoppable. That's wild. Absolutely wild. That's when I did my YouTube video. Go subscribe. Subscribe. Watch the weekly report. You'll be glad you did. All right, that's going to be it, though. Market's closed. We're 5 minutes past. I just want to do the last hour. I'll be live tomorrow morning. Talk to you then. We'll probably be doing some live trading. It's quad witching. Might be exciting. Could be endless chop. We'll see how it goes. See you then.